Hi, my name's Tom. I was sent this heated vest to go ahead and give it a review. It's exactly what I'm going to do on this chilly and rainy day here. It's about 40 degrees. I'm working in my garage. I got a little chilly. I put this vest on. You turn the vest on. It's an electric vest. There's actually electricity flowing through this thing right now like an electric blanket, but it warms it up, and now I feel nice and toasty. It actually works really, really well. Couple quick things you get with this. You get the vest, you actually get a little battery pack, and I'll show you that in a second, and the whole thing comes in a little carrying case. It's sealed pretty tightly in here. It's a great gift, but I'm not going to use a carrying case. I'm just going to hang this on a hanger in my closet because it works that well. I'm going to hang on to this. This is actually a nice vest. So let's talk about operation. You may notice that right now it's turned on. That is a setting. This is a medium setting. I'm going to turn that down to low setting, and then I'm going to turn it off. There. When the light is off, the vest is off. It's still a warm fleece vest. Don't get me wrong. Just on its own, it's a nice vest. But you're actually getting this for the heating element. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Give it a quick press. There we go. See how it's red? That's high mode. That will actually get nice and toasty, nice and quickly. And it does keep you warm. High mode is actually really, really good. Depending upon how it feels outside. So if it's really cold outside, high mode will feel all that much warmer. That's kind of how temperature works. It's kind of relative to your area. So right now, I have it on high mode and I'm starting to feel it. I'm going to press it again. Now it's white. That's kind of medium mode. Again, I like it in medium mode for the most part. And then the next one is blue. Blue is low mode. Blue is very subtle. I could see on a very cold day, blue would be able to feel it. But today on a day where it's only about 40 degrees outside, 40, 45, whatever it was the rain, I don't feel the blue very much. It's subtle, it's there. So what I might want to do actually is turn it up to high, leave it there for a couple minutes. It does get warm pretty quickly. Leave it there for a couple minutes, get myself warm, and then bump it down to low and just kind of keep it at a nice low medium. I want it comfortable, I don't want to sweat. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back. It was high. I'm going to put it back to medium for the moment. So a couple things. It won't overheat. It has protection in it. So if it gets too hot, it'll go ahead and just kind of go, it'll cut itself off and go back down to kind of a safer temperature. So that's good. This is actually a very comfortable vest. Again, a couple quick things. It does have two zippers on the side, two zippers, and they are deep zippers. They have stuff in them. I'm actually carrying stuff in them right now. I will show you how this whole thing kind of goes on and off. It's a regular zipper. I will say this, I have a men's vest, but the zipper is on the, I guess, left-hand side. In the US, that's usually where women's zippers are, but otherwise, it's a fine vest and it works well. This is again 2X, I'm a big guy, and this actually fit me. It's a little bit snug, but I'll show you a couple things. On the side, there are these zippers. And you pull them down and they basically open up the sides. They're much more comfortable that way. I purposely kind of kept them zipped up, but when I'm using this, when I'm kind of running around, I actually unzip it and it gives you like an extra 2-3 inches there. It's actually very comfy that way. Another nice thing you can do is when you have it zipped up, it kind of gets it closer to you, and it does kind of feel a little more warm that way. I like the vest instead of the whole jacket because the vest, you can then put a winter jacket over top of it and it fits very, very well. Let's talk about the battery. On the inside of the vest, there's actually a pocket with a zipper, and in there, this is the battery you get, and this is the cord. And all you do, it's a giant battery. It's great. You can charge your cell phones off this if you want to. You can charge cameras, electronic devices, whatever you want. It's a nice battery. I'm going to unplug it here. Okay, it has 4 little LEDs on. The LEDs kind of show the charge level. So right now it's fully charged up. It doesn't take that long to charge up. You will need to go ahead and supply a cord and a block, but everybody's got a dozen of those in their house now, so that's fine. It's got 2 output USBs, which is kind of rare actually. So that's nice. You can actually plug your phone into this while you're charging, while you're warming your vest. You could still plug your phone into this and go ahead and charge your devices. That's really nice. The input is also nice. The input is both USB-C and then the other little older USB. I think it's like USB-B or something with the little kind of the oval thing. But you have C and oval, but either way, you can charge it with 2 different types of cords. So that's really nice as well. Let's talk about this as well. This is just a standard USB plug. You plug that into the battery and you're powered. It's great. But you also have this little clip here, this little rubber clip that goes on top of it. That's a waterproof connector. So what happens is this, If you get this vest dirty and you want to put it through the wash, there are washing instructions. Basically, you do it on gentle, you don't put it through the dryer, you let it air dry, whatever. But the whole point is, it's an electric thing. How can you possibly put it through the washer? It's fine. If you put this little cap on, put it on there, put it through the wash, it'll go ahead and keep water from getting into that plug, so it's waterproof, it protects it, and you can go ahead and wash it, and it'll clean up really nicely. It's actually pretty clever that they actually have done this, just to go ahead, allow you to go ahead and clean this vest, knowing that you're going to wear and use it a lot. Okay, I'm going to use the battery, I'm going to plug it back in, I just plug it back in, and we're good to go. I'm going to pop it back into the pocket there. Once I pop it back into the pocket, I will go ahead and zip it back up. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and put the vest on, and you can see, again, I'm a bigger guy. I usually wear a 2XL. This does fit. You can see. There we go. You typically do want to zip it up if you actually want to go ahead and get the real heat, because there's a lot of heat here. If you have it open, you're going to kind of lose some of the heat at your chest. So I'm going to zip it up there without hitting the microphone. And there we go. And again, here are those zippers on the side. Watch this. It kind of opens it up. You can actually see it's looser on the camera. There we go. Now it's nice and loose. Now it fits well. So there we go. I just gave myself an extra 2, 3, 4 inches on the sides. And now it's actually a little bit loose. I actually kind of liked it zipped up. It felt good and strong. This, again, is perfect for wearing underneath of a winter coat. If you're going camping, you're doing winter sports. Maybe your kid does winter sports and you sit on the bleachers for 3 hours watching your kid do winter sports. That's great. If you're actually going to go out and work in the snow, you're going to go ahead and just go skiing. All those scenarios, this is a great sort of a thing. You put it in, you put your coat over it, and man, this will keep you warm while the rest of the world is cold outside. This will keep you nice and toasty. And again, you can go ahead and control the heat. It's a little cycle mode. You can control the heat as you go. So maybe you're wearing, you get nice and warm, you're sitting there, you're just starting at the day, you have it nice on high, you get yourself toasty. But then you're running around, you're moving, you're doing sports, maybe you're running, maybe you're snow blowing, you're shoveling snow, whatever. You say, oh, I'm getting too warm. You just go ahead and turn it down to like low, and I say, okay, that'll kind of keep a nice bit of warmth there. It's a nice pleasant warmth, it won't be too cold, but now you can go about yourself, and as your body warms itself up, it'll be good. And again, this is fleece. So it is a comfortable, it's a very soft fabric, and it really does fit pretty well. You can kind of see, again, this is a little, I've opened up the zippers. This works really, really well. My wife actually uses this a little bit, and her back was hurting, and she put it on, and she was just kind of moving around the house with it on, and she actually felt like, oh wow, that heat actually really kind of helps loosen up my back. That's great too. Instead of a heating pad, you can do something like this, put it on high, zip it up, walk around the house, and again, it's a vest. It's not a jacket, it doesn't have the sleeves, so you won't get overheated, but it'll actually apply the heat to your whole torso, and you do kind of feel warmer, and you kind of move a little more. It feels really good. That's what it comes right down to. It's a comfortable, feels good kind of a vest. I really like it a lot. So again, this vest really, really works great. It's a keeper. Again, it heats up quickly. It's very, very comfortable. The zippers all work very well. You can open and close the zippers to kind of let it in or get it a little tighter. You do have some pockets in here. The battery lasts a while. Depends upon how high you run the battery and how cold it is outside will determine how long the battery lasts. And by the way, if you've got extra batteries or extra charging batteries, you can use those too. So you may take this one out, throw it into the charger, grab another one, plug it back in, and you got another couple hours depending upon the capacity of your battery. That's fine. This is just a really, really good vest. It's a great buy with cold weather right around the corner. This is the sort of thing you really need. I highly recommend this.